Hey YouTubers, Bernie here, Twyprod002. I'm all pretty today. My hair's combed. Get that, Taz? My hair's combed. And I'm not tired. And I'm even dressed. How about that? I sort of got dressed up for the video today because everybody said I looked like a slob and my hair wasn't combed yesterday. So I'm all combed up and pretty. But today I spent about, let's see, I got out here at 9:30 and I just got finished block sanding with 180. Let's take a look. She's all block sanded down to 180. There's very few imperfections. There's little tiny things. What you're seeing up here is like where I went through a little bit on the edges and stuff, and I just touched up with primer. That edge on the door came out nice. I just dollied that out. My high spot down there is gone, and this is what we got. We're down to the home stretch. Those vents, I just put them in there to get my fit right. Squeeze on this side here. You can see it's starting to get a sheen. This side here came out very nice. A lot of block sanding now. Now, I'll tell you what, I have that long block, but I didn't use it. I went out and bought a block here, and I just did sections at a time. And everything is smooth. There's no waves or anything. But I went to Lowe's and I bought that. It's a 180 block, dry or wet. And I did dry today, but this didn't last, but maybe the trunk. I did the trunk with it. You still see, it still has a little cutting power left to it. But what I did was I wrapped my 180 around this, and I block sanded the whole car with this, and the only damage to this thing so far was that little edge corner piece right there. I think you can see it. Hold the camera right to get it in there. But that little corner piece there is the only part that broke off. So that's a good buy for $5. And like I said, it didn't last long grit wise. Right now, I may be able to just go ahead and hit this whole thing with this. This feels like it's about like a 320 now. So maybe I could just go over the whole car again with this and be done. It's feeling like it's getting close to paint. It's nice and smooth, nice and I don't feel no ripples. It's just coming out real nice. I have a couple of pinholes up here in the front. Probably can't see them. Yeah, there's one right there, two right there. A couple of little ones. See, they're white. They filled up with the white dust from sanding. But there's a couple of them around. And I knew that was going to be a problem up here on this fender. This fender was a real bear. I got the dash all sanded down. That came out nice. Rear deck's all sanded down. That's all done. Let me bring you over here. Now, I don't know if I told you all, I'm doing everything. All my trim is not going to be chrome. It's going to be gunmetal. I'll show you what the gunmetal is going to look about. This gray that's on here now is pretty close to the color that the car is going to be. But it's going to be gunmetal gray. I shot the mirror, give you a little idea of what it's a gunmetal metallic gray. And that's going to be all my trim on the car. bumpers, trim that goes down the sides, door trim, all that stuff is all going to be gunmetal gray. But I think that's going to look pretty cool. I got a little bit more work to do before paint, so we'll get everything going and get this puppy back on the road. But I think that's a good buy right there. I mean, you could squeeze it into complete, and it just comes right back to square. Great for block sanding. But there you have it, a little tip and progress on the car. Looks like I may be shooting paint next weekend, so got to get this puppy back on the chassis. I hope I can get it on there by myself, but maybe I'll get my neighbor to give me a hand lifting it on. I got the engine hoist to hold the front of the car or the back of the car. All we'd have to do is lift it up and roll the chassis underneath. So there you have it. Update, I think, number 21. Tripod 002 signing off.